It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Good evening, everyone. Wherever you are in the world joining us, welcome to our Wellness Wednesday. We are honored to have you here with us tonight, and someone invited you because they knew that it would be a gift for you to join us tonight and hear what we have in store for you. So my name is Sarah Farnsworth. I am coming to you from Iowa. And I am honored to share the webinar tonight with Dr. Alicia Clevenger. And stay tuned because later we are going to hear from 3 amazing, remarkable, busy mamas who have seen change in their lives because of 3. So a little bit about me. I am a busy mom. I am married to my college sweetheart of 25 years. We have 2 girls, 9 and 15, and we are, like most of you, busy people, running from one place to another all the time, right? Busy with our community and our church and our businesses. And I am forever grateful for Dr. Alicia Clevenger, who shared 3 with us, because our life looks completely different than it did prior. So I am excited to share tonight with you a little bit about me and then get you introduced to Dr. Alicia and some of our guests. So a little bit about me. I started in traditional healthcare and have always valued supplements. I knew that nutrition was a huge part of life. And even if we ate 100% clean, organic, whole foods all the time, we still aren't getting the nutrition that we need. I knew the value of supplements, and I have seen a lot of supplements. So over the last 15 years, I have worked with several functional medicine providers, chiropractors, nutrition coaches, and I even served as a nutrition director over a department where we did nutrition response testing. So supplements have been my whole life for the last at least 15 years. And like I said, I have taken a lot of supplements. My bar is very high, from sourcing to what's included and how they're testing. And so I knew when Dr. Alicia shared with me these products that I could trust them. She has a high bar, and I knew, probably higher than mine even. And I knew that if she was willing to attach her name to these products, that I at least needed to take a look. Now, I won't lie, I was a little bit skeptical because I have taken a lot of supplements. At one point, I've even taken handfuls of supplements 3 and 4 times a day. I've done all the IVs, the elimination diets. I have done all the things to get my health to where I thought I could live my best life possible. However, I wasn't doing that despite doing all of those things. I had a whole host of autoimmune issues. My hormones were all over the place, ups and downs, moods. My digestion was not good. I had a lot of gut health issues. There was a ton of foods that I couldn't eat that I had cut out of my diet completely for several years. I did gluten-free, dairy-free, all the things, and really tried to live a really holistic lifestyle, but I was missing three. And that is what I'm most excited for you to learn tonight is how we're different. Because as a consumer, we have so many choices out there, don't we? They all say they're the best. They all say they're good and they're sourced well. But until I tried three, did I truly realize how much of a difference there really was. So I am honored to bring on Dr. Alicia tonight. I'm excited for you to learn from her. She has a wealth of knowledge that she has not only shared with me, but our entire team, and many of you know her in the field. She has 2 decades, maybe a little more than that, of nutrition. Her specialty is pediatrics and nutrition, and this is her wheelhouse. She knows this inside and out, and she has done this. So like I said, when I knew that Dr. Alicia was willing to put her name on this, I knew there was something very special and different. And once I got them in my body, I could tell. I had energy. I was able to run all day long, sometimes even at 10 at night when I'm bringing kids home from dance. My GI issues changed. My autoimmune issues changed. I was a much nicer mom, and I am able to live the best life that I can because of these products. So you're going to get a chance to hear how they're different tonight. And welcome, Dr. Alicia. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here tonight. I'm also coming to you from Iowa. We've got a Midwest theme here tonight, which is kind of fun. So thanks for having me.
So I'm curious for our listeners, you could have any product you want. You've had your name, you could do whatever you wanted. So what was it that initially drew you to three as a healthcare provider? Like what made you say yes to these supplements?
Great question. So like you said, I've been working I'm a chiropractor and I've been a chiropractor almost 25 years. I'm rounding up at this point. And I will tell you, I was in very full-time practice for about 15 years. And then I stepped away from that. And, it was that time to dive back in and I really wasn't sure what that was going to look like. And that's when I was introduced to three. And when I was first approached about it, I would say I was, almost rather arrogant, to be quite honest. I know a lot about supplements. I've been helping people with them for, like I said, almost 25 years, back when people really weren't even supplementing very much. I don't know if people remember, but there was a day where you could have walked into a Target or any store really, and the supplement aisle was one maybe little section. And now it's floor to ceiling at Costco and it's everywhere, right? You've got aisles and aisles and aisles. So the landscape of supplements has really changed and more people are taking them than ever before. But I'm an ingredient guru, and most people can look at something like a vitamin C and say, oh, it's vitamin C. I think I'm going to take it. And that's not how I operate. I want to know how it's sourced, where it's sourced, the quality of it. I want to know how it's put together, how it's manufactured, how it's tested. I ask questions that most people wouldn't even think to ask. But if I'm going to take it, give it to my family, recommend it to other people, I need to know what we're putting in our body. And I'm very particular about that, especially if I'm willing to attach my name to it. So really what it came down to for me was looking at those things from three and how transparent they were. Everything from the quality. The quality is second to none. Like I said, I've been looking at supplements a really long time. 80% of supplements out there are something called white labeling, meaning they're made by many of the same manufacturers and just slapping different labels on them. And a lot of people don't even realize it. A lot of them have been bought out. A lot of companies that used to be decent quality ingredients actually have been bought out by big conglomerates now. And so everything there has changed. But what really got me was everything was really whole food based. all whole food based, nothing synthetic, none of the junk, none of the fillers, very transparent in everything from their manufacturing practices to all the things. They're very clean. They don't have any of the extra additives. They don't have any of the things that people are looking for. So many people now in this world are having a lot of food sensitivities. They don't want maybe eggs in their supplements or gluten in their supplements. Absolutely not. Why should we do that if we don't have to? And so they were just so clean. Um, so but really what it came down to for me was the absorption. And so what I really realized after so much time of looking at products, you can take the greatest ingredient on the planet. People are taking lots of supplements, but if you don't absorb it, it doesn't matter. I often will say, like, you can line it with gold, lace it with gold, lace it with diamonds. It can be amazing. And I've had access to those. Like I can send in my license and try whatever I want. And I have people come to me still to this day and say, what about this company? What about that company? And my days of doing that are done because I've really found something that checks all my boxes. It's high quality. It's well sourced. The way our chief science officer and our product formulator, because they're not white labeled here, have put them together and curated them into blends that are second to none. And then the company itself uses 14 different absorption technologies. So what does that mean? It means you actually absorb what you're taking. So many products out there are not that. You're actually absorbing only about 5 or 10% of what you take. Imagine, if you will, a golf ball hole and a bowling ball. It's not going to fit in there, right? And that's what most ingredients are doing. And so this company said, we're going to use 14 different ways to get that bowling ball into that golf ball hole. Whether we break it up or whatever we're going to do to it, we're going to make it get in there. And what happens? What happens when people take something that they absorb 95% of? They get results. And people are getting results here like I have never seen, including myself, including my family. And it was one of those things that once I put these into my body, I had to shout them from the rooftops because there's really nothing like it. And in spending a career in helping people live better lives, live proactively, these are proactive health products that not only help people with what they're dealing with, but help them live a proactive life where they can live healthier and play with their kids and have more energy and do all these amazing things. So why wouldn't I shout it from the rooftops?
I love that. And I absolutely can attest to that. You just don't feel the same on these products, right? You feel completely different. So beautiful. And that is the power of absorption. So, I hear you say a lot. So you emphasize simplicity when it comes to 3. Can you break that down for us? What does that look like for you?
Yeah. So simplicity was huge for me in coming here. There are so many companies out there that have so many products. And the truth is, I was trying to piece it and part it all together myself. And a lot of people are doing that. And I'm shocked. I do calls with people all the time and they'll tell me, well, I'm taking this amount of things and that amount of things. And, I've heard somebody tell me I'm taking 39 things a day. And I'm like, do you feel like $1,000,000? Do you feel like $1,000,000? Because if you're spending, that's a part-time job. People are taking so many supplements because they think they're supposed to. And I'm like, do you feel awesome? Because if you don't, I have an option for you. But with simplicity comes compliance. In working with supplements with people for so many years, if it's hard, they're not going to do it. They're not going to be compliant. And then it's not going to work. And so when there's simplicity in this, when the products are easy, you get bang for your buck here. Like our immune product has 18 different ingredients in one immune product, right? So you're getting a lot of things, which makes it easy because I just take 2 things from my immune system and I go on about my day, right? So that mental tax in my mind of trying to figure this all out, that's gone. Like I just get to take what I take, go on about my day, be a busy mom. I'm a busy mom. I'm a wife. I've got a business. I'm going 10,000 directions. My kids are in multiple activities. And to have to sit and think about it, I don't want to do that. I did that for many years with my supplements. And when somebody came to me and said, there is a way that you can affect systems, right? We're not just doing symptoms, systems. There's a difference in that, right? Like I'm able to affect the hormone system. I'm able to affect different areas. The products themselves are so simple. There's 6 things that I take and I put in my body every single day. I can take a multivitamin, super absorbable. It gives me energy. how nice that I just fill in the gaps in my diet. As good as I try to eat, it just fills in all the gaps and then some. We have a product for the immune system. You have a product for your cells and repair and anti-aging of your cells. You have a product to lower your inflammation. Inflammation's at the root of all disease. You have a product that detoxes out all the excess junk and crud we're exposed to, right? We have one that supports our structure, our skin, our hair, our brain. Like that's our collagen product. So right there, I just named 6 products very simply that I can put into my body and go on about my day. And when you put those nutrients into the body, it does what it's supposed to do. And that's what's really brilliant about it. So I love the simplicity of these products. 6 EDCP products I take, and then a neurocosmetic that I put on my skin topically that affects skin and mood. It's easy.
I love that. As someone coming from familiar with another product line where we had over 100+ different supplements, that was me. I was that person taking 15 3 or 4 times a day. And that wasn't simple. I would take a suitcase when I traveled, right? So I, like you, love the simplicity of that. So talk to me a little bit about how can we here at 3 only have 6 wellness products and then that skincare trio? How can we do that, but still, like you said, affect all those systems? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, absolutely. So really what it comes down to is absorption, right? So our body is made of molecules, and we have if I haven't mentioned, our chief science officer and our product formulator is Dr. Dan Gubler. Go follow him on social media, Instagram or TikTok. He's absolutely brilliant in how he's put these together. But he spent a lot of time, he is a PhD organic chemist, Caltech trained. He is phenomenal. And he really spends a lot of time talking about the body and how we're really made up of molecules. At the most fundamental base of our body, we're made of molecules. And that's what this company is doing. They're really taking a molecular approach to health, to support. It's something like 1 octillion molecules in our body. And these are like in our own body. And so when you take all 6 products, it's estimated that you're pushing back into your system 3,000 medicinal health molecules. So 3,000 healthy whole food molecules that are going back into your body, that are promoting better health, that are supporting our genes, that are supporting all the processes of the body, really like feeding the chemical reactions that our body needs to have. And so when you think about it, we often will go through our day, or the standard American will go through their day, and they don't put a lot of whole food molecules into their body, right? You know, a lot of people get up and on their way out the door, they grab their coffee and they run through the Starbucks drive-through and they maybe grab a breakfast sandwich, and there's not really anything healthy in there. You don't really have any healthy molecules. They get to lunch and they're bringing in lunch today, and they throw on a Jimmy John sandwich. I might get in trouble for saying, I can't say I don't think I say companies, but they bring in sub sandwiches and chips, and maybe other than a little bit of tomato on your sandwich or a little bit of lettuce that's been coated in things, you don't really have any healthy molecules. And you get home at the end of the day and you're tired and exhausted, and you throw together dinner and you're like, you know what? I don't have any time to do that. We're just going to grab a pizza tonight. So we grab a pizza, and really you don't have anything healthy on there. And by the end of the night, you're exhausted. You open a bowl of ice cream. That's what many people would do. And again, now you don't have anything healthy. And so when you look at just the standard American diet, we're not putting the proper nutrition in. And this is a way to do that, and very easily. So yeah, that's what I love about those results. All come from absorption. And that's really what sets us apart here. Everything is so highly absorbable, or what we call bioavailable.
Absolutely. Absorption is the new, we say molecule all the time, right? And absorption. And the reason we talk about that is because that is the true difference, like you said. So tell me, what are some of the things that people can expect to see when they get these amazing molecules in their body?
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite interesting. So many companies out there are doing products for certain conditions, and that's really something that I didn't really want to do. It's kind of glorified allopathic medicine. And so what I wanted was, I didn't want something that was like, this is sleep, like take these ingredients to help you sleep, take these ingredients to give you energy, take these because really all you're doing is pushing things in for that, but you're not affecting the root cause, right? You're not really giving people good health, right? So I wanted at the very base products that would infuse into the body and fill people up. When you put the right things in, you do get better hormones. You do have better gut health. So see, people start to take these products and they get great results. So some of the greatest things I hear are, I have more energy. I'm sleeping better. You add those two things into some people's lives and it's life-changing. They have more energy, they can move around the block better. They can take an extra walk in the day. They have more energy and they sleep better. When people sleep better, everything starts to work better. I hear I have better digestion. I've heard I've had better digestion than I've had in 42 years. My skin is better. I'm going to the bathroom every day. I'm less puffy. I have less inflammation. So what's happening is you're taking these products, putting them in their body, and you're affecting all these systems. And people are able to live these healthier, more proactive lives because of what's in these products.
Love that. So tell me, I need to know, do you have a favorite product, or is that like asking what child is your favorite?
Well, I have 3 children. Can I pick 3 products? No. I think I can narrow this down. It depends on different times of life, right? I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do one. I will not go a day without Vitalite or multivitamin. The energy it gives without being caffeinated, it's just all whole food based. The energy it gives and the digestion I get from that is so phenomenal. I will not go a day without it. My other top favorite product is Eternal, which is our cellular health and repair. I love the glow it gives. It makes me feel healthy. It gives me energy. Has glutathione in there, resveratrol, a blend of ingredients that is second to none for energy of the body and really giving people really good nutrition. And then I'm going to say the third one right now is Purify, because we're getting ready to go on spring break. And it is a product I will not go without because it's a daily detox. It's a way to detox out the excess junk. So what's going to happen? We're going to go on spring break and I'm going to eat different foods, not my normal ones. We're going to eat out. I may have a cocktail on the beach. And so my body has to adapt to that. What a great thing that I can take a simple product loaded with ingredients that naturally detox out. I don't have to be near a bathroom and I can come back from vacation weighing the same amount. I don't come back from vacation weighing 5, 8 more pounds. I'm all bloated and yuck. Like we feel great. We come back from vacation and we feel great. So right now that would be my timely one. So yeah, I can't pick one.
I love that. I love that. I bet a lot of people getting ready to go on spring break. So
yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Alicia. I just am forever grateful that you introduced me to this company, not only just for the opportunity and the business that it's brought to our life and the ability to impact other people, but again, being able to wake up as a busy mom and tackle my day, do all the things that I need to do, and still have energy at the end of the day is such a gift. And so what I love more than how I feel, right, is we get to hear stories like this every day. So Dr. Alicia, thank you for your wisdom that you impart on all of us and all the training and just everything that you do for our team. And I know the rest of the field. Dr. Alicia is famous. Many people, when they meet her, they say, oh, I've seen you on that video, right? So we're so lucky to have her. And thank you so much for taking time to visit with us tonight. And yeah, we're excited to bring some of our good friends on tonight that we have met through this business. And the first one I would love to bring on is Edith Bakley. And Edith, will you welcome your screen there? And we'll just welcome you. I'd love for you to tell us a little bit, how have these products changed your life, Edith?
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I live right here in central Iowa, and I'm a very busy educator at the largest district in the state of Iowa. So I am in many buildings. I'm a multilingual learner coordinator, and I'm in lots of buildings in front of lots of families, teachers, and students. So super busy, mother of 3, a wife of 23 years to my husband, and really these products, the convenience of these products has really been life-changing for me. And it really just started with, because in the busyness of life and being a mother of 3, Two of my kids have some special health circumstances, and because of that, I was running them to occupational therapy, speech therapy, all kinds of physical therapy, and so. In the busyness of not only my job, but I was also taking them to different places for all of these appointments. And because of that, I began to neglect my own health. And when that started to happen, then I started to have a lot of effects that were negative effects with bloating, digestive issues, brain fog, extreme migraines. All of those things were happening because I wasn't taking care of myself, because again, I was busy serving others. And in all of that, when I happened to have a blood screening done through my employer, that's when some results came back that were alarming, and it showed that I had very high levels of gamma GT, which affects the liver. The healthy range for that is 5 to 40, and I was at 140. So that was kind of like the check engine light that really set things off for me, because I realized, okay, I can't be the best wife, mother, coworker, friend, family member, because I'm not taking care of myself. So I was introduced to 3 soon after that. Once I started having those health issues, then I started using the 3 products, and I started with Purify, because I knew that one had that helped with the liver. I know it helped with the organs. So as I was noticing the improvement in my health, and I started to really begin to use some of the other products and the convenience of the products, I was getting side benefits. So I was kind of taking it for, like Dr. Alicia said, I was taking it for one thing, but all these other things were really helping. It was helping with less bloating, digestion was better, my migraines were gone, I had more energy, and it really just changed just my outlook of looking at health in a different way. Because I started to think, we say so much like it's always inconvenient to be sick, right? We get sick at the most inconvenient times. Well, really, it was like the convenience of being healthy was what changed my life, because now I was better mother, better wife, better educator, more present, more energy. And really my blood work was changed as well when I went back to do the same test that I had done a year ago. My blood work came back very differently. My numbers went from being 140 to then being 45. So it was awesome. Just going in and having those results come back in such a positive way was really when I was like, okay, I'm all in with this. This is changing my life. I want everybody to know about this. And so I just love that 3 has provided that platform for us to be able to share with others. And it's truly have been life-changing. Again, the ease of the products, only 6 products. That's all it takes. And it really, this beautiful orchestration that works in your body, that really from head to toe, you are being filled with all this goodness, that then you're able to be better in whatever profession that you're in, or whatever role that you're in, or whatever space that you're in when you're among other people. So I just feel so blessed that I was able to get introduced to these products and continue to share with everybody that I know.
I love it. I love your story. And I love, one of the things, so many people start taking these, and, some people just come in, they want to replace what they're taking with something better. Some people come in with something they want to change. Some people come in because they want to feel the difference, right? And for you and many, a lot of people see just changes in their labs, and how fun is that, something so simple could change something so important in your body, and you didn't have to do 10,000 drastic things. You just added in simple whole food nutrition that you absorbed. And that's what I love about it. So thank you for being here.
I love that. I think all of us can relate, right? Doing all the things and taking care of all the people, whether you're a mom or busy professional, whatever that is. We all want to live our best lives. And so that's the fun part, is being able to see this over and over. And just see Edith change from the moment that she started taking the products until now. She's a different person, and that's just such a gift. They're so life-giving. So our next guest is Mary O'Halloran. So Mary, I'll invite you to pop on the screen with us, and we would love to hear your experience with the 3 products.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah, for inviting me to share And I am a wife and a mom of 2 teenage boys. They are ages 16 and 19. And so we are just kicking off with track season, and in a few months we'll have graduation. So busy with all of the boys' activities, and also busy in our community and church, and with our extended family. And along with all of that, I own my own accounting business, so I am serving multiple small business owners as their full-time accountant. So like everybody else has shared, busy, active people. And so my really good friend, Carolyn, who is in her late 70s, shared with me that she was able to move better, and she wasn't having as much pain and discomfort in her knees after taking a new product line that, just for a few weeks. And that really got my attention, because I have taken a lot of supplements in my life, trying to feel better. And I could not say that I've ever been able to tell a difference. So I jumped in. I was all in with trying all of the products. And since saying yes, I have been sleeping better. I have more energy. My fingernails aren't peeling. No more brain fog, no more afternoon naps because I just, couldn't make it through the day. So eliminated those, and no more bloating, which I didn't think I was bloated, because I was following a gluten-free diet for celiac disease. I realize now, though, that I was actually still bloated, because now I'm can notice a difference in my clothes and that. So I'm also just really thankful that I can take these products and know that they are gluten-free and they are safe for me, because I have been, I have had reactions from other supplements. And so it's just so reassuring to know that these are safe, and I can trust giving these to my entire family. The ingredients are clean, and just, I love that part. And along with the ease of these, I was able to get rid of clutter out of my house from all the different failed products that I had tried over the years. And I know that I'm no longer going to be throwing away money trying to find something that will help me feel better. And these are just so easy to take that I have to add, over the 20 years of trying all these different things and supplements to feel better, I have choked down a lot of really disgusting and horrible tasting things that I don't have to do that anymore. I'm so thankful for that. And even my husband, who is a major skeptic, has been able to start sleeping better for him. So I think above anything else, though, Sarah and Dr. Alicia, I have hope again. Like, I had gotten to a point where in my life where I just thought that that's how life was gonna be for the rest of, And so I had given up hope that anything could change, or that I could feel better. Or so above all, I love that I have hope again, and I know that we're living our best life, and I want everybody to know about it. So thank you so much.
It's huge. It's huge. One of the things you talked about was the safety and feeling like that was there. One of the things that is always of interest, we bring in everybody that's looking for products, but we tend to bring in a lot of healthcare providers too. And a big reason for that is all of our products are in the PDR. And so for people that don't know what that is, it's the physician's desk reference. Oh, she jumped off. I was going to thank her. There she's back. Okay. The physician's desk reference. So the physician's desk reference is what it used to be called. Now it's the prescriber's digital reference. And it really is the Bible of pharmaceuticals. It's in the healthcare and very much medical world and dental world. That's something that they refer to often. Since it was created in 1947, Only 21 supplement companies have ever been allowed in. You can't buy your way in. You have to be vetted and proven, and efficacy and scientific studies, and they have to be legitimate to be in that book. Only 21 supplement companies have ever been allowed in, and we're one of the 21. And we're the only one of the 21 with our whole line. And so that really adds that extra layer of credibility for these products that most other companies do not have. And so that really, your confidence in being able to take those, knowing you can avoid some allergens, and really truly trust that is huge. So I'm glad. Thank you for sharing, Mary. I love hearing your story.
Giving people hope again, right? I think that's probably one of my favorite things about this business opportunity, is just being able to people have come to me for years and asked me, what would you do with this? What would you do with this? And I really never had, like you said, confidence. I didn't have a solution for them. And so that's what we have. We have something that can give people hope again. And I love that. So thank you, Mary, so much. Speaking of healthcare providers, our next guest, Kara, welcome. I'd love for you to turn your screen on and join us. Kara is a healthcare professional. Flight nurse extraordinaire, does all the things emergency medicine. When Alicia messages her, she usually says, can you talk, or are you saving lives? And that's literally what she's doing. So Kara, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to get to share my story and get to thank you for introducing me to this company. It has been completely life-changing for me too. As everybody is, right? Everybody's busy. Everybody's busy in their own thing. I am a wife. I have 5 kids. I have a 26 year old down to 11-year-old, 11 and almost 13. And man, there's a reason that you have babies when you're young, because they're, trying to chase those around. I do some volunteer work. I have an extra fun job that I do besides this. And in addition to that, I do manage one of the busiest flight services in the state. And I'm a flight nurse. I love my job. I love what I do. And I love getting to take care of people and work with the people I get to work with. But I've never really been a supplement girl. I've tried products for weight loss or tried products for other things that I never really had success with, but that I really was never a supplement girl. But in March of 2021, it'll be just 4 years here coming up shortly. I ended up having a bilateral mastectomy for breast cancer. And so it was an estrogen-based cancer, and they put you on all different kinds of medicine. One of the medicines that I took actually made things worse for my uterus, and so ended up having to have a full hysterectomy not too long after that as well. So thrown into menopause immediately. And hey, go ahead, you need to take this and you need to take this, and trying to control the hormonal imbalance and the hot flashes and all of those types of things. And I was taking 2 to 3 times what was quote unquote recommended, from over-the-counter products, just to try to get that absorption in there. So in September of 2024, a friend of mine invited me to her house to share about this company. And Dr. Alicia was there and presented, and she can attest that I was probably one of the biggest skeptics. I had zero interest in buying, doing any of this. I am very much, medicine. I believe in, all of this. And sometimes, the whole supplement thing can be, oh, this will cure all. And I'm just like, yeah, sure. Well, but then she started talking, and she got to the part in the presentation about the PDR, that physician's desk reference. And that, no joke, was like the turning point for me, that I'm like, okay, now you have my attention. That I remember that book, as we were going, through school, and newly nurse, and that big book sitting there and flipping through that. And so that was a real big deal. And then she got to the slide too about the no fillers, the no this, no that. And one of the big things that caught my eye was no soy. And soy has a very close relationship with estrogen. And because my cancer was estrogen based, that really meant a lot to me. I had tried other products that I actually had to come off of because of how much soy was in those. So that was a big thing. Then the simplicity of it, the 6 products, that you orally take. And then the neurocosmetic, the Visage had just came out, but it was sold out. So I was like, I'm all in, I'm going all in, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna try it. And within weeks, I just can't even tell you how different I felt. Energy, man, I used to live my life like, what time can I go to bed? What time can I be back into my bed so I can go to sleep and then have to do all this all over again? And I wasn't feeling that way. All of a sudden I was like, man, it's like 9 o'clock and I'm good. At night I would sleep. No, I still sleep with 3 blankets now. Like, this is so weird. Hot flash on and off and, the whole thing. And, and the sleep, oh my goodness, I'm off all of my sleep aids as a nurse and working night shifts and flip shifts and all of the things. I would try every sleep aid possible, and I don't anymore. It's just these products. And so that was life-changing. Allergy medicine. I've been able to cut back so many of my medications that I took because of this. And if you would have told me that, in September, I would have called you a liar because there's no way. But one of the best things, as Edie had mentioned as well, that she had seen things on her labs. And every year I have a chest, abdomen, and pelvic CT scan just to monitor for pancreatic cancer, which I have a genetic mutation for. And this is the first time since I've been doing this since I've been having the scan, that there was no mention of fatty liver disease, which previously it was significant and severe. And now this time in January, there was no mention. And then just yesterday, I got a phone call about a bone density scan that I had. And they're like, you're actually improved. It's not just stable, you've actually improved. And it looks like you're starting to absorb things. So my bone scan looked better. I know. Yeah. So, it's just those little validations that I just absolutely love. But the best part of this is it's easy. It fits in with your life. You don't have to set an alarm for, every 3 hours you have to take something, or every, you have to do noon. You can take it what works for you. I think everybody takes all of the products a little bit differently. And that's what's cool about it, that you can do it around your schedule. If I work a night shift, I take my Vitalite and Eternal at night before I go to work, and I've got amazing energy and can actually work. So absolutely love these products, the simplicity, and they have truly been life-changing for me. So, which promoted me to want to share with everybody. And now I get to see those changes in my family. And it's been the biggest blessing.
I love it. I love it. I love hearing the stories, and I love hearing all of the different things. Like, look at that bone density. That was huge. So I love that. So thank you for sharing, and thank you for being open that day to learning more, which was awesome.
Thanks for sharing with me.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this and just sharing your stories with us. That's really what drives it home. Is we can look at all the science we have, we can look at the clinical studies, we can look at the absorption percentages, and we can see on paper that we're different. But what really drives it home is each of you and your stories. And what a gift to be able to see all of you change over time. I have a new girl in my team that I invited into this business, and she said, you all look very different. You're all very happy and you love life and you're just all really happy. And that's the thing, is that all of us have been given so much life back, whether it's being able to have 3 blankets on when you wake up, or not have to, take sleeping pills, or to be able to serve your kids and your family or your clients and do all of the things. And I think that is what everyone that's watching tonight can relate to. There is something in our life that we know there is more for us. And so these products are the real deal. If you haven't been convinced of that tonight, I encourage you to reach back out to the person that invited you tonight. Tell them what resonated with you. What did you hear that you could relate to? And really just dig deep into what we have here, because it truly is something unlike anyone else has. And so thank you all from the bottom of my heart for just sharing and letting the world see a glimpse of what this looks like. So take care, everyone, and we'll talk soon.